Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about stocking your pantry up for fall and winter. Now we live in Southern California, so the weather doesn't get too bad, but I like to stock our pantry up just to have everything on hand. It's also flu season and we just don't want to go out as much. Now for those of you that are in more colder states or where it snows, it's really important to stock up just in case you get snowed in, or just to have it on hand so you don't have to deal with the crappy weather and going and lugging groceries. Also, buying in bulk helps you save money and reduces your waste, which lessens your impact on the environment, which is fantastic. Now there's a couple places I like to bulk shop. Here in Southern California, we of course have Costco and Sam's Club. Sometimes Smart & Final has some good options, but I do my bulk shopping online on a site called Azure Standard. Azure Standard focuses on healthy and organic foods. They sell a lot of things in big bulk options, but they also sell smaller items that you can get as well. How it works is you can pick up from a local drop-off. So I pick up from a home about 10 minutes away from us once a month, and they have really great affordable pricing. Now we're going to get to the fun part. We're going to go over some of the items we purchased in bulk for our pantry. We get a ton of nuts and seeds and dried fruits. They're great for making granola, just to snack on. They have a ton of nutrients that you need, a lot of antioxidants. They'll help keep your body healthy during flu season, and they're just delicious anyways. So some of the ones we like to get are sesame seeds, which are great to toss on salads, and you can also use them to make tahini. And here it is from Azure Standard. I got a pound of this. You could get a 5-pound bag or 10-pound bag, so be sure to check them out and look at your options. We've got white chia seeds, which are a superfood. I highly recommend everybody to have chia seeds on hand. You can make chia pudding, throw them into your smoothies, toss them in your cereal, in your baked goods. They're highly nutritious and actually super delicious. We've got pumpkin seeds, which are another fall favorite. They're very high in iron and really delicious on salads as well. And then lastly, we have one of Mike's favorite, and these are kind of pricey, but Mike loves them, so I got them for him. Raw macadamia nuts. These are great, again, to have in baked goods. Macadamia nut cookies are so good, but Mike just wants to eat them on its own. You can add them to salads, or you could do even a macadamia nut crusted fish, which would be amazing and would impress everybody. So yummy. Next, we've got another one of our favorite pistachios. I actually just got these from, I believe it was Target, so you can get these anywhere. Apple infused cranberries. These are actually from Azure. I highly recommend them. They're so delicious. Probably my favorite ones I've ever had. Mike's too, right?
Absolutely. They're sweet and tangy, the perfect mix.
They are so good. No sugar added. It's just apple juice instead. They're so, I can eat this whole jar. They're so good. And then we've also got some organic raisins. These are also really good for oatmeal, baking, trail mixes, just to have as a snack. Really good. We also got these at Azure. And then one thing I wanted to mention is all my different jars. Now I don't really mind if the jars are all the same or different. I just use whatever I have on hand or whatever I got, usually on sale. For example, this is an old pasta jar. These work great for storing foods. These are Weck jars, which are good for preserving foods as well. These are a little pricier. I'll link them below, though. You can get them on Amazon. And these are probably my favorite out of all the jars. It's an Italian glass brand. I'll link them below. I love these because they have an all-metal clasp and a rubber gasket, so they really make sure your food stays secure. And that helps preserve your food so it doesn't go bad and it stays good in your pantry for a long time. Next, we have a super important category. We have beans, grains, rice, and pasta. These are even better to buy in bulk because you'll save a ton of money. I know it may not be the quickest way to make things when you have dried beans versus canned beans, but trust me, it'll pay off. They taste better, and you can even make it in big batches and can your own or just save your own. You can freeze them, you can refrigerate them, and you'll have batches on hand like you would if you had cans on hand. And I want to show you a little secret. Okay, this is one of my favorite tools. It's a Breville slow fast cooker. Essentially, it's like a pressure cooker. This bad boy will cook my dried beans in 20 to 30 minutes, even without soaking them. It is fantastic. I highly recommend getting a pressure cooker. If not this one, another one. I'll be sure to link it below. This one's amazing because it's also a slow cooker, so you can make any of these into delicious warm stews and different meals. Highly, highly recommend it. All right, so we've got pinto beans, we've got white beans, I have red kidney beans and black beans. And I bought those all in huge 5-pound bags, so we really won't run out of beans for probably years because it's just Mike and I. I also have white short grain rice and medium brown grain rice. I love medium grain. It's softer and it just tastes better to me than long grain. And it actually cooks a little bit faster. So I got the 5-pound bag here from Azor. Haven't put it in a jar yet, but here you go. Also notice the packaging. It's not plastic, so don't have to worry about BPA. It's paper, and we can go ahead and just recycle this once we transfer it to a jar. We've got green lentils, another one of our favorites. These are super high in iron, dietary fiber, really great to have on hand to make stews, soups. You can make little patties out of them. They're very versatile. Another superfood, we have white quinoa here. Again, you can really make this into anything. It's a very versatile grain to have on hand. And we've also got bulgur wheat. It's used a lot in Middle Eastern and Armenian dishes, but it's a really nutritious grain. It's used in a really popular Armenian dish, tabbouleh, but it can also be used just as a side dish or in really anything. Next, we've got a giant bag of pasta. This is 4.5 pounds. It's organic penne pasta. We've already had some. It's really, really good. Highly recommend it. They also have a variety of different types of pastas. We also got shells. They have spaghetti, and they have gluten-free options as well. I love to bake a lot and love to make things from scratch. So the fact that they have both flour is amazing. They have a ton of varieties. I've got an organic pastry flour because I love to make a lot of pastries. And then I've also got some organic bread flour and organic all-purpose flour as well. I got them all in, this is a 10-pound bag, so this will last me a good while. They have different varieties of flours you can get, including gluten-free. Highly recommend to check them out. You'll save a ton of money buying your flour this way. We've also got some breakfast cereals. This is one of my favorites, cream of wheat. As you can see, we're almost out of it because we eat it quite often. This is super high in iron. I think it has 50% of your daily value, which is pretty amazing. And then we also have some organic rolled oats. This we did get from Azor. That does come in a huge 5 or 10 pound bag as well. Great to have this on hand to make your own granola or just to make oatmeal, or oatmeal cookies are always delicious. And the rolled oats cook faster and are softer than the other types, but they also do have the other types of oats available. And lastly, we love tea in this house, so we've got bulk tea. This is actually chamomile flower. This is really good before bed or whenever you just want to relax and unwind. Very high quality, and this will last you a long time, and you definitely save money purchasing tea this way. Another thing I like to buy bulk is spices. Since I am cooking all the time, This is garlic and onion powder that I did purchase from Azure. It's organic, it's a really great price. It's actually a lot better than buying the little bottles of spices. And then here we have some ginger and basil leaf. These I actually got from Sam's Club and they were a really good price. If you don't have access or don't want to purchase at Azure, you can try Sam's Club or Costco for some big spices. So this video was just an intro on what we like to stock in our pantry. We've got a ton more information on bulk foods, including a handy list on nestynature.com, so be sure to check that out. It's linked in our bio below. We'll also have the links for the jars that we recommend for storing and preserving your food. We hope you really enjoyed this video and it helps you prepare your pantry for fall and winter. And be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Hope you have a great day.